Where are we? Nerede şimdi?
We are in Lisbon.
In Lisbon. Welcome to Lisbon.
With who? With
Gush.
and
Special guest.
yeah.
No.
No.
Special guest.
Who is it?
Special guest.
Kestane ister misin?
Superman there. Kestane.
Kestane.
O kestane evet ya.
Chestnut.
Я ни разу не ел жареный
This is Istanbul. İstanbul gibi. So it's a little bit showery day in Lisbon, but we're hoping the sun is going to come out soon. Literally just got here, so this is our first little walk around. And first thing we're going to do, obviously, is Pastel de Nata.
Yeah, and our favorite place.
And our favourite place. You can actually, they should be making them in the window actually, if you have a quick look. There we go. Pastel de Nata. 8 tane.
For each.
For each, yeah. So yeah, here we are, Fabrica de Nata. And Mary's shaking her head at me because I forgot to turn my microphone on again. Now it's on. So we came before, yeah, and Dad, we're literally just doing something here. We're talking. Leave that in, that's fine. Okay, so we're here at Fabrica de Nata. This is a place we came to last time we were in Lisbon. Last year we really liked it. We've ordered ourselves 8 pastel de nata, so that's 2 each. You see you've got the cinnamon and icing sugar on the table. So you can sprinkle those on top, whichever one you like. We're going to have it with espresso coffee, like the locals do. And yeah, we're ready to tuck in. We'll show you actually.
How much did we pay?
How much we pay? €16. Not bad, not bad. So it's 11.20 for 8. And downstairs is nice. They've got a little stand so you can, little tables you can stand up on and eat your nata down there as well.
Tomorrow we can do
Tomorrow we'll probably do that, yeah. But we'll show you on the way out as well. So, afiyet olsun. Dick, did you like it, Mello?
Oh, amazing.
Really good?
Really good.
That's really
Best place.
Look at that. Oh yes. Flaky pastry with that egg custard in the middle. Really good, really good. Huge?
Amazing.
Good? Like that, Dad? Wonderful. Perfect. Lovely, lovely stuff. Welcome to our channel. We're in Lisbon today. We're trying a ginginha, which is one of the local drinks, very popular and famous here in Lisbon. The food of Lisbon, maybe the pastel de nata. This is the drink of Lisbon. So it's like a sour cherry liqueur, and you can ask for the cherries in or out when you order it. And you're supposed to sip it, don't drink it like a shot. So take a little sip and then enjoy. It's made with like fortified wine. It's like a wine or brandy with cherries in, a little bit of sugar, and it's a really tasty drink to have. If you come to Lisbon, you need to try it. And Mello's gonna. Everyone's gonna try. Şerefe. Salina. Chin chin. Drink it slowly. Don't shot it. That's what they say. Yeah. Nice. Cherry. What's cherry in Turkish, Melo? Ceviz. No. Where's it, Gush? What's cherry Turkish? Kiraz. Kiraz. And
It's strong, but
a little bit strong, yeah.
I've got 2 cherries in.
I got, yeah. You got a bonus cherry. What do you think?
Just one.
You like it?
Oh yeah.
We've tried once before, haven't we? It was good. What do you think, Dad? Good? Nice. Yeah? Yeah. When we were coming in on the taxi ride, our driver told us this was the spring market that is set up. They have sort of like seasonal markets in the city. And yeah, this is the Primavera market or the spring market. So we're just going to have a little look across there. It looks like a bit like the Christmas market huts. So yeah, we'll just have a quick look at what's going on over there. So we've just made it into our apartment. This is the Oro Grand by Level Residences, and we're really impressed by it actually. It looks really good. Spacious, and we've got a nice dining table here for our breakfast and our lunches and meals. You can see it's quite a nice open plan room. We've got a little sort of kitchen area there. We've got microwave, some cereals, and we've got a coffee machine. In the fridge they've left us some nice cheeses, some spreads, some yogurts, juice, fruits. We've got some tea there as well, and actually they provide bread as well. They hang it on the door in the mornings, so our breakfast is sorted. I say it's a nice open plan space. Good views out the window. We've got the trams going past. Lots of people beeping their horn at the moment, but it's a nice, lovely looking view out there. So we'll pop the details, the link into the description again, the place we're staying, so you can find it for yourself. There's a smaller of the 2 bedrooms is in here. We've got 2 single beds. So that's where me and Dad will be tonight. Look at that, it's a really nice building opposite actually. Some carved lion heads on there. It's a really good spot actually. We're really in sort of like the centre of the coast, is just about sort of 2 or 3 minute walk down that way, and we're in a really nice part of town. So we don't have far to walk for restaurants or drinks. So if you just follow down, this is the ensuite room. So you see the double bed in here, and nice looking bathroom as well. So we've got, I love those rainforest style big shower heads, love those. So that's a win for me. So yeah, we like the place. Our first impression wasn't brilliant because of the guy on the front desk, I have to admit, the doorman type thing, but it's a really nice looking apartment. I would recommend on first impressions that you could stay here because of the location, and it's a nice open space and really nicely done out. Obviously by the end of the trip we might be able to tell you something different, but at present, yeah, it looks a really nice place. So we're just dropping our bags and we're gonna get outside and get walking. from? We've been in England from Turkey.
So we will listen English, or if you guys want to use your phone, you can also scan it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. It's basically all fish, but each color represents a different one. It's not only sardines, okay? These three are the most traditional ones: octopus, cod, and sardine fillet. And you can travel with them and carry on as well. You all together?
Yeah, we all.
Quindi a quanto pare questa roba
Yeah. 39. It's 15 euro this one. The Robalo. This is like sea bass levrek. This one. Converted in yeah. This one. Fumado. I think Fumado is smoky. 31 euro. It's expensive, yeah.
Bestseller, and you can travel with them and carry on as well.
Anchovies and articles.
And here you have a list.
Thank you very much. So what is birthday?
Yeah.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Diego, is that you?
So Mele, this is Time Out Market. We're walking around now. Lots of local chefs and restaurants have a sort of a smaller pop-up kitchen or shop in this place. I think there's about 40 stores or so. It's quite a big place. Lots of choice. You've got Asian foods and Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, French, fish, meat, desserts, pastries. You've got everything in here. So we're just gonna have a little walk around and see what we can find. It's a really, that looked really good, didn't it? That was a part. Yeah, it's really like social space. You could like sit at a table with lots of other people next to you. And it looks really busy, so yeah, it might be a scramble for a table when a space becomes available. Very popular, yeah. It's like communal dining, so it's
like
you have to
condense.
yeah,
Bigger
yeah,
version of that.
that's right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, Jennifer. So we're trying some croquettes from the croqueteria there, just around the corner. We've got our little beers to go as well. We've got one lamb, one with sausage, and one, I think the traditional style, which is like a mixture of beef and pork, I think it is. So yeah, we're going to give them a try. And so there's so much choice here in the market. We're going to try some other bits and pieces as well. The Asian lab over there I tried before. They did a really nice banh mi sandwich last year that I really enjoyed. And as I say, lots of cafes and restaurants and local chefs have a little spot in this market, and you can really see it's really popular. There's barely a seat to be had. We've had to just squeeze in 2 seats here. It's a Sunday afternoon and people are enjoying their Sunday meals, so, and why not? I hope they're all enjoying their food and drinks.
You know which is which? Which one did you have? You had the lamb. What were the other 2, Steve?
I really don't know, to be honest. I mean, they're all meaty ones, so...
I'll take that one.
Yeah?
Take that one. Yeah, we'll put that one in.
I don't know how there's any way of knowing.
What do you think, Goose?
Nice? Yeah?
I don't know.
Okay, gonna give this one a try. Not completely sure which one it is, so let's give it a go. That is nice. I would say that was a bit of a sausagey, smoked sausage taste in that. So that is really nice. Fried croquette, and yeah, very nice. Just finished our food at LX Factory. Don't know the name of this. What's the name of this place, Mello? Do we know? We'll find it out. But yeah, we just had some nice tapas. It's a really nice little place, this. LX Factory itself has got lots of little shops and bars and restaurants, and there's a little library that we've just been in next door as well. It's a really nice little place to come, and yeah, really good vibe, mixture of people enjoying their food and their afternoons. So definitely recommend a visit here if you're in Lisbon. And on to the next place, we're going to be going to Belém Tower. So see you there soon. forgot the name of the place we were in, but it was staring me in the face. It was just called Beers. Just beers. Simple.
Because they're making their own
Because they're making their own beer. This, Alex Factory is definitely worth a stop off. It's quite a cool, trendy type place. Lots of different types of shops. Nice bars, places to get food, good sort of street art. So it's a kind of cool, trendy type place to come. Bit of Frida Kahlo street art there, and you get a good view of the bridge because you're literally sort of under the bridge when you come to LX Factory. I think so, yeah. It's a big area. This is the Compass Rose and Mappa Mundi, gift from South Africa, in beige, black and red. And you can see it's the compass representing the globe, and the Portuguese ships in sort of the age of discovery, in that they would go out on their ships and discover these new lands, these new worlds, and you can see the ships and some of the names on there, and the years that those were discovered as well. I thought that said Malaga, but it says Malacca. I guess that's like Malaysia or somewhere over there, maybe. This is like India, Sri Lanka, or Ceylon, I think it was as known, 1505. And then you've got Africa, Congo, Angola, Mozambique. And so these are the ships to represent, or Cape Verde, Madeira, and Portugal, of course. Yeah. So this is the monument to the discoveries, and what that means basically is discoveries of new lands, of foreign lands, of going out into the Atlantic and finding places, new places to put on the map. And it's dates back to 1958. It's 56 meters tall, and it's all these characters or the statues that are on there. Henry the Navigator is the one at the front. He was sort of led the exploration boom for Portugal when it was a place that was very much known for discovering new lands. You've got characters like Vasco da Gama on there as well. You've got royalty, missionaries, scientists, monarchs, as I say, soldiers. All these people, they're all leaning out, looking out towards the sea in order to express that exploration and that theory of that they were all looking for new lands and for new discoveries.
Kalesi'ne geldik. Merkezden yürüdük. 2 saat falan yürümüşüzdür belki. Evet. Yorulduk. Yağmur yağdı, güneş açtı.
Evet.
Ama sonunda fethetmeye geldik kaleyi.
This is our last spot really on the day of walking around Lisbon's main sites. We've seen lots of places, lots of things. This Belém Tower is from the 16th century. It was built as a sort of protection for Lisbon against attacks from the sea, and it was capable of withstanding sort of quite heavy bombardment. It was actually built on a little island just off the land, but because of erosion and the way the rivers and the seas moved, it's basically been swallowed up and it's now into the beach. Kind of looks like medieval in style, and it's got quite nice adornments on there. It's not just sort of a military building, there's more to it than that. You can go in, you can visit, you can pop across the bridge there and go in and see the interior of it for yourself. And like all the other pieces on this little stretch, like the Monument to the Discoveries and the Mappa Mundi compass, it's about discovering new lands and Portuguese explorers reaching out and finding new places on the map. This would have been the last place they saw when they left Lisbon to go across the Atlantic to explore new seas. Famous pastel de nata shop in Lisbon. We came here once before. We tried to sit inside, but there was no room for us. So we're going to try and go in again and see if there's any room inside this time. If not, McDonald's gardens over there, and we're going to go sit in there. But let's see if we can get some tasty pastel de nata. The queue doesn't look too bad actually, so we might be all right. I thought they would like show you where to go, but it is massive actually. But hell, didn't expect it to be this big. The way the queue is, I thought there was like not many seats available, but it's actually quite big. Yeah. Çok güzel ya. Çok güzel olmuş. Evet, evet. Yeah. Get some powdered sugar and there's some cinnamon on there.
That's cinnamon.
There's actually quite a big room at the back. We didn't realise how big this room was. There's always a queue at this place, but I thought it was because it was only just a few tables. But there's a lot of tables. And there's still lots of people. And that is where we are, Pastéis de Belém, the famous place. And you know they take it seriously, a city takes pastel de nata seriously when they've got a security guard ready for you when you walk in. Some live fado tonight in a place called Abaiuca, which is the Alfama area of Port of Lisbon. We've had a little bit of food on our table. The lights have gone down, so I think the music's going to start soon, and we'll record it so you can have a look at it as well.
vento, lá por aí, mas não te vi. Nessa noite fria e escura, ouvi apenas o vento que veio falar-me de ti. Não sei se o vento mentiu ou me disse com verdade coisas que nem eu devia. Pois contou-me que te vi na travessa da cidade quando quiser. Resolvi então esperar no largo da solidão. Podes vir quando quiser.
Outros amores já tiveste,
Ai, bonito.
talvez maiores do que este, mas uma coisa eu sei. Depois que um beijo me deste, todos os outros esqueceste, e quem os deste também.
İstanbul.
What about Mustafa Kemal Mahallesi?
Yeah, that's fine. Not overdo it.
Atasha here forever. We've enjoyed our night, we've made our mark on the wall, the most important things. People coming here, they're going to see that. Yeah, but at Bayuca in Alfama, brilliant for a night of fado and some nice food. And they'll even let you write on the wall at the end of the night, so what can go wrong? It's a great place to come, we recommend it. Definitely come and check this out when you come. And remember to book before you come.
arkadaşlar.
Şerefe.
Şerife.
We're in Broteria right now. This is like a cultural space, event space in the Beira Alto neighborhood of Lisbon. And yeah, we found this little cafe out the back, Courtyard Cafe, which looks really nice. We've got some lemonade and some coffee. And yeah, we didn't even know this was here. We just walked past and Goose mentioned there's a garden and cafe in there. So we came in and had a look, and it's really nice. You've got lemon trees, we've got running water behind us, and it's a really nice, peaceful little garden area.
Limon ağacının altına limonata içiyoruz.